Hello. What you're looking at here are a couple of items that I have listed up on eBay. Today is April 21st, 2012. This will be listed up there for 1 week. I am focusing on this video to just kind of highlight the condition of the cars and to show you that they're fully working and operational. To learn more about the cars, please visit eBay where you can check out the listing. What you're seeing here are 2 cars that will come together in a kit, and there's a whole bunch more items and pieces that come with this kit. So be sure to check out the eBay ad for all of that. Again, the focus here is just to kind of highlight the working condition of these cars. So I'm going to start with the controller. The controller is a Spectrum DX2S. This is a great controller. Will control up to 5 models, 5 cars. I actually had 3 cars. I have these 2 that are being sold together. This was the primary car I raced with, and this is the secondary car. These are Hyper 10SC OFNA cars. This one is featured with a Castle motor. With a Novak motor ESC, and this one's set up with a Castle motor and ESC. This was again used as a backup. I primarily race this car, and if something broke I can quickly switch out parts, or if this was out of commission I could just race this. I also have a slower motor in this, so I can race this in different class categories. The bodies are in fair condition. As you can see here, this one features actually real carbon fiber. It's very strong up in the middle section, but it does have some damage over here. Custom painted. This is a backup body I use basically for practice. Here's another body here. Also same type of condition. It's fair. It's got a decent paint job on it, reinforced with some carbon fiber here, but again in fair condition. So I want to show you the controller. I mentioned that I had this on 3 cars. The 3rd car is a Subaru WRX, ran on circular track. So that is being sold separately with a different controller and whole set. But the receiver, I actually have in this package 3 receivers. So the 3rd receiver can be used as a backup, or you can put it in a 3rd car. And this controller will control up to 5 different vehicles. So I want to show you here. Model number 1 is set up for this car, and if we go look at the model, this is the Novak Hyper, and then model number 2, I can change it here, and that is Hyper Castle, which will be the 2nd car, and then the 3rd car you can see here is going to be the WRX STI, which can be reprogrammed to a different name. You will get the 3rd receiver for that. That's a very standard receiver. The 2 receivers in these cars also feature the RPM measurement and the temperature of the motor, which are pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to go back to model number 1, which is the Hyper Novak. I'm going to turn this on. I have dual fans over the motor. That's a big motor. Usually runs about 130, 145 degrees. It also has a motor on top of the ESC and the Spectrum SR3300T, which also monitors temperature and other things. It has the upgraded white shocks. It has all of the STRC upgraded aluminum steering column, this piece here, chassis pieces here and in the back. Again, this is a really upgraded car, not your standard OFNA Hyper 10SC. And it also has carbon fiber plate here, and the deck chassis is carbon fiber as well. I built those myself. It includes the 2 racks. This one can be also used. It's a perfect fit for repairing your shocks on the OFNAs. Okay, so we're going to check steering. That's steering right, steering left. 4-wheel drive, both vehicles. I'm going to give it gas. That's forward. This one really hums. It'll hum on the table here. And then brake, and then also set up for reverse and forward. If we look at the control panel, it measures the RPM, or I'm sorry, miles per hour, you can see there, which is pretty cool. Also monitors the temperature, currently 82 degrees. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this one off. and I'm going to switch to model number 2. Which is the other car. This was my backup car. This has a, you can see a fan over the motor here. This one runs a little quieter. No fan over the ESC. This one again ran in the same temperature range. This one has the SR3300T receiver as well. Also again can monitor the temperature and the miles per hour, which you can see here. Temperature is 78 degrees. It shows the current battery level and so forth. So here's steering right, and here's steering left. Gas, again 4-wheel drive. You can see 3 tires are spinning here. And then reverse. And then I'll give it a lot of gas here. And brakes. And this car here was a backup car. It will come with a lot of spare parts, but one thing that is broken here is a $10 part. That is the steering knuckle. It's hard to see. This steering knuckle in here needs to be replaced. You can get that for $10. I erected it the last time, probably 6 months ago, and it's just been sitting since. I have a lot of other parts, the A-arms, but I just don't have a replacement steering knuckle. Okay, so I will put that one down. But as you can see, everything is in working condition. This is a complete set. The controller controls both of these cars. You have a bunch of extra batteries. It comes with the cases to put the cars in and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that real quickly while we're on video. It makes it very easy to get to your racetrack. I'll put this body on here. Put this body aside. These cases are a perfect fit. In fact, I usually put the car in first and then put the body on top and just lay it in there. Okay, that fits in nice and snug. And then the body, I just lay in on top, because once you get to the track, you're going to need to pull the body off and put your battery in and get ready for the races. And in one case, I'll actually put 2 bodies. The spare body, this one here, is what I use for practicing. Alright, so that makes it nice and easy to get in and out of your car and get to the track. This is a great setup. I think you'll really enjoy it. I'm just not in the hobby anymore. So time for somebody else to enjoy. Have a good day. Good luck bidding.